So why these people steady running their mouth trying to talk me down? Somebody knock at the door. I go answer the door. It's my cousin. It's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. So they steady trying to talk me down. I'm steady telling them I'm not going to take no less than what I want for it, right? So I leave and walk away and go answer the door while they still looking at it. My cousin come in the house, hand the money to me, roll it up in my hand, and say, okay, cuz, I can't take it right now. I'll be back later. And he turn around and leave. Okay? He done put, I wanted $500 for the sofa set. He done put $500 in my hand. I go back over to these people. I'm getting ready to tell them, okay, y'all can leave. Y'all can leave. Adios. So I go back over to them and the husband saying, well, ma'am, I'll give you such and such and such and such for it. And that's the less I'm going to give you. They like to say the less. That's the least or that's the less I'm going to give it to you. I said, sir, listen, I done already told you I wasn't taking no lower than the price that I told you on it. But right now, you don't have to give me anything. And he was like, why is that? That's rude of you. I said, no, it's not rude of me, sir. What I'm trying to tell you is that person that just left out of here, they just brought the money for the sofa, what I was asking for. Oh, my goodness. The wife got mad. She started cursing the husband out. I told you, just give the lady what she wanted. This is what we needed. Blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. They started fighting. And he started saying, ma'am, why would you do that? We standing right here. We was going to buy it. I say, no, you wasn't going to buy nothing. I say, because if you was going to buy it and you was going to give me what I wanted for it, you wouldn't have been trying to talk me down. So if you was going to give me $500 for the sofa set, you done been here long enough to give me $500 and to load that thing up on your truck. You didn't do that. So guess what? Somebody else came up in here, put $500 up in my hand. They coming back to pick it up later. He said, well, you need to get them their money back. I ain't about to give nobody their money back to just put money in my hand for something. Now, that would be wrong. You didn't put no money in my hand. You did not put no money in my hand. You steady trying to talk me down. I'm steady trying to tell you I am not going to sell it for that price. Somebody knocked at my door. I answered the door. They walked in and put the money in my hand because they knew what I wanted for it already. And guess what? It was meant for them and it ain't meant for you. Adios. And this is a true story. Every time somebody would come to my house, they be telling me how beautiful stuff was. How they like this, how they like that in my house. My sister used to do the same thing. She used to talk about me. I say used to, y'all, because my sister passed away this year on January 22nd. January 22nd, 2018. So that's why I say used to. But she used to talk about me. And she used to tell me that I was an organized hoarder. That's what she would say. She would say, she called me sister. She would say, sister, you're an organized hoarder. She said, you're a hoarder. She said, you're a hoarder. Every time I see you, you buying something. Now, mind you, my house organized, my house clean. That's why she said I was an organized hoarder. My house wasn't junky at all. Wasn't cluttered at all. She said I was an organized hoarder. But let me tell you, when she bought her house, and after she bought that house, she was a newlywed couple. And y'all know sometimes people get married and they end up getting pregnant on the honeymoon. Or a couple of months later. That's what happened to her. They got pregnant a couple of months after they got married. So they moving into a new house. Got a baby on the way. I'm trying to think, by the time they moved into the house, I think she had the baby already. She must have got pregnant like right on the honeymoon or right after. So, brand new baby, brand new house, no furniture. What y'all think she did? She called her sister the hoarder and said, "Sister." She liked to do that fake crying. "Sister, we need some furniture. You got something we could use, or you have some, know where we can go get some stuff? We don't have no money." I said, "Girl, I got you." I had a dining room table with, I think, 6 chairs. It was an antique dining room table that I had just bought. But I didn't like the way it looked in my dining area. So I was going to get rid of it. I said, okay, I got a dining room table. I had these 2 chairs that I had spent probably over $1,000 to $2,000 to get reupholstered. One of them I had reupholstered in leather, and just the hide for the leather, the hide for the chair, you had to buy a whole hide, cost over $600. So I can't remember exactly, but I probably spent about $2,000 to have them 2 chairs upholstered. They looked so nice in my space. I love them. But for some reason or another, after I got to decorating and doing different stuff, I ain't want them no more. Not that I didn't want them. I told her she could use them. I say, I'm not giving these to you, but you could use them. So I let her use these 2 chairs. Then I had bought this bedroom set from an auction. And I had priced the 3 pieces. They had 3 pieces. They had the dresser and the dresser and the chest of drawer was a 1 piece. It was by Plantowski. And then they had the 2 nightstands. That was the only pieces to it. But that's all the pieces I wanted. Because I wanted to put a different kind of bed with it. And I went priced the set at, I looked it up online and I found out that Fingers Furniture and some more furniture stores carried it, that brand. So I went to go look in the store to see if I could find that exact same bedroom set. And I found it. The nightstands was $3,000 a piece. My part that had the dresser and a nightstand was over $6,000 a piece. So I went back to the place, even though it was an auction place. They was letting you put a silent bid on it. I went back to the place and I bid $800 on it. And they said, no, that's not going to work. I went back and I bid $1,000. They say, no, that's not going to work. Then I went back and I bid $1,500. I say, final offer. I ain't going no higher. They call me back and say, okay, bring the money. You want to bid. So I bought those 3 pieces for $1,500. And actually at the store, they was over like $12,000 for them 3 pieces. So I got a really, really, really good deal on them. And wasn't nothing wrong with them. I'm trying to remember, do they still have the tags on? I can't remember. But anyway, they did have a sticker on the back telling you who it was made by. So I let her use that. I let her use that set. Girlfriend had a whole house full of furniture when she was through with me. But I'm a hoarder. But I'm a hoarder. She had a whole house full of furniture. And when people came to their house, I had a desk set that I had bought from Office Max or Office Depot, one or two. And it was a whole, like a sectional, a desk set with the shelves and up at the top and everything. I had paid over $2,000 for that desk set. The only thing I made her pay for was that. I said, you could have this desk set if you want to for $500. She said, $500? Because I had just bought it. I had just bought it. Probably didn't have it 6 months. And she said, $500, that's a good deal. So she bought that from me. And they used it and kept it. She kept everything for a couple of years. And then one day she said, okay, now we at the position. I think Hurricane Ike came through Houston. And man, it was a bad storm. They had roof damage and all of that. So stuff had got damaged in their house. So they pretty much had to get all new furniture. So after that, I think she got rid of everything that she had got from me. Called me, asked me, did I want some of my stuff back or what should she do with it? I said, girl, sell that stuff at a garage sale. What I'm going to do with the money? Keep it. You done been having that furniture that long. I pretty much gave it to you. Keep it. What I wanted, I went back and got. But for the most part, the rest of that stuff, keep it. But I'm an organized hoarder. But guess what? When somebody needs something, I got it. And when people come to my house, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Where did you get that from? Garage sale, flea market, and thrift stores. That's where I shop at. And I'm gonna do a, which my place is not spectacular, y'all. Not in the least bit. But this, I could show you how to decorate a house on a budget without not having nothing and making it look like you have something. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just show y'all when I clean up the place. Probably one day this week. And show y'all everything I got. Do like a room tour video. And in the next video, I'm going to do a thrift store haul video and show y'all everything that I showed y'all in the video at first. And how much I paid for it. Y'all going to be amazed. You could decorate a house on a really cheap budget. And you could make it look like you went to an expensive store. People got to get out their mindset. Thrift stores, flea markets, and garage sales, they got to get out of their head that means junk. No, it don't. That mean thrift stores, garage sales, and flea markets mean quality items that people spent their hard-earned money on, and they don't want or need anymore, and you're gonna get it for a fraction of the price. It don't mean it's damaged. It don't mean nothing wrong with it. It don't mean it have bed bugs. And you just have to know how to shop. And I know how to shop. And my sister learned from me how to shop. And also, when I got ready to get rid of something, whenever I got ready to get rid of something, I would have a garage sale. Whenever I wanted something new, I would sell the old stuff. That way I wouldn't have to come up with no new money to go get the new stuff. Or if I did want to get some new money to come up with this new stuff, now I could get something even better because I got more money to add to it from the stuff that I'm getting rid of. Man, one day I had a garage sale. I was living in some apartments. And you know, you can't really have no garage sales in apartments. But on the weekend, you can kind of do whatever you want to do. So I said, I'm going to have a garage sale. And we lived all the way in the back of the apartments, not on the street, not on the road where nobody can't see you. But girl, I said I was going to have a garage sale under my covered parking. I woke up early that morning and put stuff outside. As I was walking back in the house to go get more stuff, people knocking on the gate. What are you doing with this stuff out here? I'm having a garage sale today. I was selling everything. Sofa set, entertainment center, pots, pans, clothes. Well, actually the first day, I was just gonna try to have a garage sale one day or one weekend. But that garage sale went so good, everybody kept asking me, you have anything else you gonna sell? So what happened was, the first day I only brought clothes out. Just to see how I could do. I made over $800, y'all. Over $800 on clothes. I was like, what? I made over $800 on clothes, y'all. And so the next day, I say, oh my goodness. I didn't even bring out the good stuff. So the next day, I cleaned out my closet that night and said, I'm going to have another garage sale tomorrow. I cleaned out my closet. And I brought the good stuff out the next time. But other people who knew me, said, Vanessa, are you going to bring anything else out tomorrow? I said, yeah, tomorrow going to be the good stuff. So when I was pulling everything out of my closet that night that I was going to bring out tomorrow, my sister was sitting on my bed, taking everything that I was bringing out the closet and taking it into her bedroom. I said, you do know you're going to have to pay for that. She said, I know. Why? Should I go to the store? Some of the suits and pants and stuff that I had, y'all, they still had the tags on it. Some of them, the pants was $200. The jacket was $300. I'm talking about expensive stuff. So I wanted like $40 or $50 for the suit. My sister was like, I couldn't afford this kind of stuff if I went to the mall and was shopping. So one of her friends, she had told her friend that my sister was having a garage sale tomorrow, and she was like, I'm about to buy half of her clothes. So her friend came over to look at the stuff. Her friend was real skinny, so she couldn't fit none of my clothes. But her friend came over to look, and she was looking at all the stuff that my sister had on the bed. And she was like, man, this is nice stuff. She was like, but that's your sister. Why would you have to buy something from her? Why wouldn't she give it to you? And my sister was like, why wouldn't I want to buy it from her? If I went to somebody else that was having a garage sale, I would buy it from them. She was like, why? She said she gonna sell this stuff at the garage sale tomorrow, point blank in the story. Whether I buy it or somebody else buy it, she gonna get some money for it. Okay? Why would I got tonight, I could look at everything that's gonna be in the garage sale tomorrow, pick out what I want right now without going to nobody else first. My sister was like, why wouldn't I want to pay my sister for her stuff? The girl was like, she shouldn't charge you for this. What? The whole point of me having a garage sale is to make some money, dummy. And if somebody sees something in the garage sale that they want, no matter who it is, they should pay for it. End of story. That's my sister. She already living with me. Golly, I got to give her clothes too. Even though listen, but the girl didn't even know the relationship of my sister and I. Cause like I had done so much for my sister when she was in school and gave her stuff and gave her clothes, and you can't come into somebody's relationship and telling them what they should do and what they sister should. And you don't know nothing about me and my sister. You don't know how much I do for my sister. You don't know. Everything sometimes can't be for free though. Like if you selling something and the purpose and the intent of you selling it is because you need the money for something. Hey, if you want it, excuse me y'all, if you want it, you're going to have to pay for it. Because otherwise I'll go sell it to a complete stranger. So anyway, how did I get on that conversation? I don't even know. That food was good, y'all. I guess I'm full. I could eat some more of them snow peas, and maybe I should. Because this stuff is like a light meal. But, yeah. Y'all, believe me. Start having garage sales. You would think, like my sister, she learned from me. So when they got ready to get new furniture, she say, sister, I'm going to have a garage sale. She said, I'm going to do like you and I'm going to have a garage sale. She sold her living room set, the desk set that she had bought from me, that she had paid $500 for, used for 2 or 3 years in her home. put it on Craigslist, posted it for the garage sale this weekend, said she wanted $500 for it, the same amount of money she paid for it from me after using it for 2 years. People were calling her during the week before the garage sale started. Somebody came to her house during the week before the garage sale started to buy the desk set and took it off her hands. She called me and she said, sister, guess what? I just sold your desk set and I got the same amount of money back that I paid for it from you. She was like, it's like I used it in my home for 5 years and didn't pay nothing for it. Or 2 or 3 years and didn't pay nothing for it. I say, that's the way it go, girl. So, she was like, now I got $500 to put toward my new furniture. That's the way it go. Have a garage sale, y'all. Start having garage sales. My sister had a garage sale. She put everything out there because she was getting a whole house full of new furniture. The table set that I had gave her, she asked me how much she should sell it for. I told her like $150 to $200. She was like, somebody gonna buy that? I said, girl, please. An antique table set with 6 chairs, you might as well say $300 and then let them talk you down. That girl had a garage sale and she made over $2,500 from early in the morning to 12 noon, and she got tired. She told my mama, she said she made over $2,500. She told my mama, I'm tired. I'm going in the house. I'm tired of making money. Because my sister wasn't cut out for the garage sale thing, but I am. It wasn't even 12 noon yet, and she had already made $2,500. She said, I'm tired of making money. She told my mama, everything else you make, you could have. My mama made over $1,500. Staying out there from 12 o'clock to like 5 o'clock. Child, and they still had stuff left over. Don't tell me. And then if you buy good quality stuff, and you don't buy no cheap stuff, children clothes, like if y'all living on a, even working people, because my sister was a school teacher and her husband worked offshore. They were working class people. Still living on a fixed income, because those incomes could be a fixed income depending on your expenses. They didn't have no money to waste. They're a newlywed couple, new child. Then eventually another child on the way. They didn't have no money to waste. So, yeah, you could say pass the clothes down to people. But really, when you just, it's going to be a long video. I'm going to have to break this into part 1 and part 2. Really, when you done spent a lot of money on children clothes and you are on a fixed income and you need more money to buy them new clothes, y'all, don't feel bad about not passing them clothes on to nobody. Have you a garage sale and sell your children clothes so you can go get them some new clothes. Because when your children walking around with no shoes on their feet and no clothes on their back, ain't nobody gonna help you. So you ain't have to answer to nobody as to what you do. Sell your children clothes, sell stuff and appliances that you don't need no more. Go through your house every year or twice a year and do a spring cleaning. And every single thing that you do not need, if you live in a house, put it in the garage. And one weekend, when it's going to be a beautiful weekend, Saturday and Sunday, have your garage sale on Saturday and Sunday. And actually, I like to have a 3-day garage sale, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then, if you still got a lot of stuff left over, do it the next weekend. Do 2 weekends in a row. And then after that, if you don't want, I have a garage sale, y'all, until I get rid of everything. Or I'll keep the rest of that stuff for the next time I have a garage sale. Or after that, then the next weekend you can go to a flea market and sell it at the flea market. And after that, after you do that a couple of times, then that's when you don't care how much you sell it for after that. Just whatever you get. But at first, get what you want for your stuff. Like, I get what I want for my stuff. My sister, I was having garage sales, and my son was helping me. And he wasn't doing what I was telling him to do. He wasn't selling the stuff for what I was telling him. He was giving the stuff away. My sister told him, your mama know what she doing. Your mama get her money for that stuff. She say, if you not going to do what your mama said do, just come on from out there and don't do nothing at all. Because your mama get her money for stuff. She was like, your mama taught me how to do it. I put a price on stuff, and whoever come along and want to try to haggle me, let me tell y'all something. And this is a true story. True story. I had a sectional. It was a big sectional. It was beautiful. I had a sectional, and it had 2 recliners on each end, and it had a sofa bed in the middle. It was beautiful, and it was a beautiful color blue, dark blue. And I put the sectional on Craigslist. Somebody came to look at the sectional earlier during the week, told me they didn't get paid, and it was somebody that I knew. It was a family member, and they said they didn't get paid to such and such a date. Can you hold it for me? My family members know I don't hold nothing for nobody. Whoever come with the money first, that's who it was going to belong to. You could think in the back of your mind, I'm holding it for you, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to hold it for you. Whoever come with the money first. So my cousin was like, okay, well, I just believe in my heart that if it's for me, it's going to be here when I get my money on Friday or whenever. I was like, okay, cool. I hope it's for you. So this couple had called me and asked me, could they come look at it? And they came and looked at it. And they was like, we really like it. We really love it. Can you give it to us for this price? She was saying, my husband won't let me get it unless it's this price. I say, ma'am, you knew what price this was when you looked at it on Craigslist. I'm not taking no less because I should be asking more. And she was so sad because they was trying to play a little game on me to think I was going to go down when they walked away, baby. I don't care. It could sit here to sell for the amount of money I want to sell it for because I'm using it anyway. So I'm not anxious to be sitting on the floor. So until you pay me what I want for it, then that means it's just going to stay here. So then when they got home, she called me back. Ma'am, could you please take such a... I say, ma'am, you could save yourself the trouble. It ain't going nowhere. I already got a buyer for it for the price that I want for it if I still have it by Friday. And I told her that. So then this other couple called me. The first couple that came to look at it was some Caucasian people. The person who wanted to get it on Friday is a black person. It's my cousin. And another couple called to look at it off of Craigslist, and they were a Hispanic couple. So they came to look at it, and they was trying to talk me down. They was doing their best to talk me down. And I told them people on multiple occasions, I already had somebody that offered me what you wanted, what you want to offer me, and I didn't take it. So what makes you think I'm going to sell it to you for what you trying to give it to me for when somebody else offered me more and I didn't take it? Ain't neither one of y'all offered me what I wanted. So I said no. So why these people are running? So y'all, my camera battery died. So why these people steady running their mouth trying to talk me down? Somebody knock at the door. I go answer the door. It's my cousin. It's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. So they instead of trying to talk me down, I'm instead of telling them I'm not going to take no less than what I want for it, right? So I leave and walk away and go answer the door while they still looking at it. My cousin come in the house, hand the money to me, roll it up in my hand, and say, okay, cuz, I can't take it right now. I'll be back later. And he turn around and leave. Okay? He done put, I wanted $500 for the sofa set. He done put $500 in my hand. I go back over to these people. I'm getting ready to tell them, okay, y'all can leave. Y'all can leave. Adios. So I go back over to them and the husband saying, well, ma'am, I'll give you such and such and such and such for it. And that's the less I'm going to give you. They like to say the less. That's the least or that's the less I'm going to give it to you. I said, sir, listen, I done already told you I wasn't taking no lower than the price that I told you on it. But right now, you don't have to give me anything. And he was like, why is that? That's rude of you. I said, no, it's not rude of me, sir. What I'm trying to tell you is that person that just left out of here, they just brought the money for the sofa, what I was asking for. Oh, my goodness. The wife got mad. She started cursing the husband out. I told you, just give the lady what she wanted. This is what we needed. Blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. They started fighting. And he started saying, ma'am, why would you do that? We standing right here. We was going to buy it. I say, no, you wasn't going to buy nothing. I say, because if you was going to buy it and you was going to give me what I wanted for it, you wouldn't have been trying to talk me down. So if you was going to give me $500 for the sofa set, you done been here long enough to give me $500 and to load that thing up on your truck. You didn't do that. So guess what? Somebody else came up in here, put $500 up in my hand. They coming back to pick it up later. He said, well, you need to get them their money back. I ain't about to give nobody their money back to just put money in my hand for something. Now, that would be wrong. You didn't put no money in my hand. You did not put no money in my hand. You steady trying to talk me down. I'm steady trying to tell you I am not going to sell it for that price. Somebody knocked at my door. I answered the door. They walked in and put the money in my hand because they knew what I wanted for it already. And guess what? It was meant for them and it ain't meant for you. Adios. And I usually say something else, but I ain't going to say it. Adios. Oh, they was mad. That wife was so hot. She was cussing and fussing at that man. She was mad at him. And because she was mad at him, he was mad at me. And I'm like, okay, sir, you can leave now. Y'all can leave. Like, is there anything else that I can help y'all with? I have other stuff that I had on Craigslist that I was getting rid of. Did y'all want anything else? They was like, no. Okay. Bye now. Like, you, and this how I am as a consumer. Y'all, let me tell y'all. When I go to thrift stores, when I go to garage sales, and when I go to flea markets, I'm not really that person that try to haggles, because 9 times out of 10 I've already done my homework on the value of stuff. And when I know the value of stuff and I know the price that the person is asking for is already substantially lower, I don't feel like I need to try to get it for less. I don't. Like, if I know it's a good bargain, I don't feel like I need to try to get it for less. I might try it every now and then. I just might try it just to see what it's going to do. And when that person tell me no by 2 times, y'all, I go ahead and I just get it. Because one, I have an eye for nice quality stuff. That's number 1. And number 2, I know the value of stuff. And number 3, if I want it, I pay for what I want. That's just my motto. And that's got to be your motto when you go to garage sales, flea markets, and thrift stores. That got to be your motto, because if you always trying to get a better deal than the deal that you're getting already, you could end up missing out. Because while you standing there trying to haggle with somebody with a price, somebody else can come. And that didn't happen so many times to people who be coming to my garage sales. It done happen so many times that somebody trying to haggle with me about something, and somebody else will ask me how much I'm selling it for, and they'll pick it up, put it in their car, and give me the money. And then that other person standing there looking like Willy Foo-Foo, stuck on stupid, and saying, what just happened? I just sold what you wanted. Because you, instead of pulling your money out and paying me, you was running your mouth trying to talk me down. I'm not the type of person to talk down in a garage sale. Because first of all, just like when I'm a consumer, I know the value of stuff. I know the value of my stuff. I know what I should be selling it for. I know what I want to get for it, and I'm not selling it. And then another thing, 9 times out of 10, when I'm having a garage sale, it's not because I need to get rid of nothing. So whatever I don't get rid of, it's coming right back in my house. So I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm trying to sell it so I can go out and buy something else. So if I can't get what I want for it, then I'm not even going to sell it, because that means it can't replace itself with what else I want to go buy. So I'm just going to keep it. That's all. I didn't have to sell nothing. And I tell people, I say, listen, I don't have to sell this. This is, if it sell for the price that I want to sell it for, then it's gone. If it don't, I'm keeping it. And people be thinking you just be saying that, and then after they see I won't budge, if they got some sense, they're going to go on ahead. Like one time, y'all, I got so many funny stories. One time, I had left these 2 chairs at my daddy's house. And they had been at his house for a couple of years. But they was my chairs, and they was in the spare bedroom. And my daddy's sister came over, and she asked him about the chairs in the bedroom. But my daddy is paralyzed, so he don't know how the chairs look in the bedroom. He probably don't even know that the chairs were still there. So he told her she could have the chairs. So this other person that know me knew that was my chairs, and they were there at the time when it was happening. And she said, oh no, those are Vanessa's chairs. And he was like, I don't care who chairs they are. He ain't never seen the chairs. He don't even know how the chairs look. He don't even know that the chairs up in there. And he telling his sister that she could have my chairs. And my friend is saying, no, I'm not going to let you get rid of Vanessa chairs like that. You don't know if she still want these chairs or not. So my dad is saying, well, they've been in my house for 2 years, so I don't care if she want them or not. They mine now. So my friend called me on the phone. I was having a garage sale this weekend, y'all. My friend called me on the phone. She said, Vanessa, aren't those your 2 green chairs in that room at your daddy's house? I said, yep. She said, yo auntie want them. I say, she can't have them. Y'all don't ask me why I didn't want her to have my chairs. Even if I was going to give them to somebody else, I didn't want her to have them. I said, no, she can't have them. She said, well, if you leave them over here, your daddy giving them to her. And I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't care. And I say, just leave them over there. I don't care. I say, don't tell her she could have them, but just leave them over there. I don't care. So, I was at my friend's house, the one who called me. I was at her house having a garage sale. So, about 10, 20, 30 minutes later, she come rolling up, backing up, opening the hood of the car, and she say, put these chairs out here and sell them. I was like, girl, I didn't tell you to get them chairs. I told you to leave them over there. She said, I wasn't leaving them over there. She said, I wasn't leaving them over there. And she brought them and put them out. I put them out in the front. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm having a garage sale with all kind of stuff out there. We by a freeway. This couple pulls up. They seen the chairs from the freeway. And he said, we was getting ready to go out of town and go fishing. And I had been looking for 2 chairs to put on the back of my fishing boat that I could have reupholstered. And I couldn't find the style chairs that I wanted nowhere. He said, how much do you want for these chairs? I said, $100. He tried to talk me down. I was just like, sir, I'm not selling these chairs for less than $100. So he tried to talk me down, but when he seen, he said, let me tell you something. He said, I've been looking for these chairs everywhere. I seen chairs that were not what I was looking for, that was more than this. After he bought them, he told me this. He said, I would have gave you more money for that. I say, well, you didn't have to give me more money. All you had to do was give me what I wanted. I wanted $100. You gave me $100. Now I'm happy, and I'm glad you happy that you didn't spend more than what you was willing to. Okay? So he was like, I've been looking for these chairs everywhere, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. After that, man, because my friend had just dropped the chairs off and she left. I called her on the phone. I said, guess what, girl? She said, what? I said, girl, thank you so much for bringing them chairs. They just sold and I just made $100. I just made $100 off them chairs. And her little saying is, shut up, fool. She said, shut up, fool. I say, yes, I just made $100 off them chairs. Thank you so much for bringing my chairs, even though I didn't want them. And until this day, we talk about that. Thank you so much for bringing my chairs. Let me tell y'all something. I have an eye for certain kind of stuff, and I take care of my stuff. I bought them chairs at a garage sale or a flea market or something. I bought those chairs at a garage sale or flea market or something and cleaned them up real good, had them for years. And turned around and sold them for 2 or 3 times more than what I paid for them. So, y'all better start having garage sales and start hitting up them thrift stores and flea markets. I don't care if you have a new house, brand new house, spanking brand new, that you built from the ground up. You better go to some flea markets, some thrift stores, and some garage sales. Because sometimes, you not saying you're going to end up finding everything for your house up in there, but sometimes you can find brand new stuff with the tags still on them. Sometimes you can find stuff that's a fraction of the cost, that has been very, very, very well taken care of, and it's like new. Why spend a fortune on stuff just to say you did it, when once you get it in your house, ain't nobody gonna know where you got it from anyway? Duh. Another one of my friends saying is, duh, dummy. Let me tell y'all something. Every single thing that I bought in my house, when I was remodeling my townhome, I used to go to Goodwill all the time. And this particular Goodwill that I would go to, they used to get furniture, scratch and dent furniture from like Star Furniture and Fingers Furniture, the furniture stores. They used to get brand new stuff still with the tags on it that was scratch and dent. What? Scratch and dent. Brand new. Just came out the store. Man, I had this like armoire thing in my living room, like a china cabinet armoire thing that you put a TV in though. Y'all, I done found some good stuff. I be finding good. Like one time I went to this place and my friend had an office, but he was the most unorganized person in the whole wide world, and he just wouldn't listen to me. But I'm the type of person, I knew if I did it, then after I did it, he ain't gonna do nothing but talk a whole bunch of noise. So when I was at this place, I bought this desk set. It was a desk set like the one that I sold my sister, and I knew how much it cost. I knew those things was like $2,000 to $3,000 with all them different pieces in it, with it. And I bought the desk set for $100. I sure did. And I called him and I said, I just bought you something. I done already paid for it, so I don't want to hear your mouth. Bring your truck over here and come and pick it up. And he met me over there, and when he seen it, oh, he was talking so much noise. I'm not helping you with it. He wouldn't help me put it on the truck. He wouldn't help me do nothing. I had to do everything myself. I paid one of the guys at the place to help me load it up on the truck. And he was like, well, when you get home, how you going to get this off the truck? I say, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got a dolly. That thing was heavy, y'all. I got a dolly and I took every single thing off the truck. I brought it in his house and put it on another dolly and rolled it all the way to the back. Took everything out the office and set the office up. When I got through, y'all, it was so beautiful. Oh, he talked about me so bad. He got on the phone and was fussing at his children about me buying the thing. I didn't ask her to get it. I'll not give her money back, and all of this and all of that. So the next day, one of his children came over there. And they looked at how nice I had the office set up and the quality of the stuff. And they was like, Daddy, this what you fussing about? And they was like, this is exactly what you need. All these drawers, all these file cabinets, all these pull-out storages. It's so beautiful up in here. Daddy, why would you be complaining about this? I wasn't listening to that fool. I had did what I had to do, made my peace with him. If you give me my money back, fine. If you don't, keep it as a gift. But it ain't coming out of here unless you take it out, and it's too heavy for you to take out by yourself. So I know you ain't going to do it. So just let it sit right there. So one of his daughters said, do you know me and my husband been pricing this kind of stuff at Office Depot and Office Max, and it's over $3,000 for these people? They telling him the same thing I just said. And after they left, he the type of person, he would never say he's sorry for nothing. He would never apologize. He would never say he's sorry. He just came and handed me my $100 and said, is that all I owe you? I was just like, yeah. You really owe me an apology, but I knew I wasn't going to get it, so I didn't even ask for it. I was just like, yeah, that's all you owe me. $100. His daughter, when they was leaving out, her and her husband was saying, that was a good deal. If you ever find anything like that, can you call us? I was like, just buy it from him. just get it from him, because he don't deserve it. Y'all, a $3,000 desk set with all the pieces. Y'all know when they had them desks and then they had a cabinet that go on top. Then they had a kind that make the one go this way and one go that way. I had the whole desk set for him. One desk go this way, the other one connecting go that way. Then the other one got the big cabinet on top. Then over here, it got a file cabinet over here with another desk, with another shelf that was just a regular shelf that you could set on the floor, but I set it on top of there and made it look like all one piece. Office looked beautiful. Exactly what he needed. File cabinet so he could put all them papers and not have the papers laying around everywhere and just keep him in his office. Exactly what he needed. But you can't tell people nothing. $100 for a $3,000, man, that was the best deal in life. You shouldn't even be complaining about that. But yeah, y'all, garage sales, let me say it again, garage sales, flea markets, and thrift stores. Start shopping them. You will be surprised at, y'all, let me tell y'all one more story. Y'all, I need to say this for another story, because this video gonna be too long. And y'all ain't gonna watch the whole thing, so I'm gonna break this up into about 3 parts, because this video went like 90 minutes long. Okie dokie Smokies. I'm gonna call y'all Smokies. My Smokey the Bears, because I like to say okie dokie Smokey. So y'all Smokey the Bears. My Smokey the Bears. Okie dokie Smokey. Unless y'all can think of another name y'all want me to call y'all. Okie dokie Smokey. I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today and joining me. I really, really, really enjoy talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy talking to me. I really enjoy talking to y'all. And if y'all ain't listening to me or watching me, then that means I'm talking to myself. And I know I ain't crazy. So y'all make sure y'all be watching my videos, okay? Because I ain't trying to be crazy. Than what I already am. Bye now. Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey.